I think that just randomly, this is no evolution. It's just by chance.
Yeah.
So he said these things is too complex. You cannot say it's just a coincidence. The intellect is involved, is so mature, far beyond our understanding. We think we understand a lot of things. You think we have mathematics, we think we can build computers, complex things we construct. But we can compare it, if we can just make vaguely a robot, vaguely like a human being. Wow, we are so happy. So surely here, the guy at Facebook say, he's not a guy, he said, all right, surely they train the AI so that they can do complex mathematics. Because they feed them more examples and examples. That cannot even do what a 10-year do. Give him a little bit problem, he figure it out. The AI cannot figure it out if you are not given an example. So they give just all the examples, so he just gave one of the examples, give a faster answer. It's just a search. So he has a couple of things. He said, just a simple 14-year son, he can drive a car. We still struggle to drive a car. In any place, you don't know have to have the roads, or he can be on a farm, he can drive the car. But for us to drive on the unknown road, without pre-knowledge, without training or whatsoever, it's impossible. Now it looks as the AI is so smart, but it's just a smart database. So, massive information. So now, surely Musk have to say, if it's an eye for eye, make both blind. So you have to forgive. Now, the moment you say that you have to forgive, you say, if you are the summary of all the physical laws combined, coming together, you have to say eye for eye. Because Musk say himself, if you make one problem, his face should blow up. He say, the physical laws is not forgiving. He clearly say, it won't forgive you. But he's saying, we cannot have an eye for an eye. So Jesus say, Moses have lifted the snake up in the desert. It means the law. He said, the law is your savior. He said, but the laws are not forgiving. But he said, you have to forgive. Now, this proves that you are not just a sum total of all the physical laws. How, if you are sum total, you will be very clear, an eye for an eye. If you don't do it mathematically right, you are punished. The thing blow up. If you are not following the law precisely, each law, so even the Bible, if you don't follow all the laws, you have to follow all the laws for the spaceship to go up. If you just miss one little thing, the flap is not good developed, the thing just go weird. Everything must be perfectly. You cannot skip a little bit mathematics there and say it will forgive you. And sometimes we cannot do it. We have backup. Sometimes these things fail. We just go to the next because we cannot do the things perfectly. You have a backup plan B. See, this is how they think. If this computer fail, usually computer must run the spaceship. The other one must click in. But you say, no, we have to forgive. So just in that statement, we are not the sum total of the physical laws. So we have a physical part. We are born from flesh. But it's just flesh. You have to follow all the laws of the world. If you don't follow it, the thing don't work. This is just finish and clear. They're going to say, just let the thing go faster. It cannot go faster. You have to have the chip smaller and smaller and smaller, and more transistors on the same thing. And each transistor takes so much energy. Surely we want a faster car to take more power. We bring the new graphic cards, all the gamers, wow, they want to buy it immediately. But it takes more power. There's more transistors, more memory on, more this on, more that on, everything's for the games. And they cannot go faster anymore. Now they have to use AI to predict a new screen, but it's not perfect. They predict sometimes wrong. But it's the only way they can make it faster. So this is now 4 screens in the same time, not just one screen which was generated. And now the prediction is not so good. The exact one is right, what you intend, but now the predictions have it here and there is perfectly right, but here and there is wrong. You can see, wow, there's something wrong there. The writer, if you have calculated, he won't make that errors. That's right. So they cannot go faster. And the AI help a little bit, but the other half, you don't help. So it's not really faster. You have to be accurate and fast. You cannot be fast and half accurate. Mm-hmm. This is what the AI is. He's very fast, but they say all of a night, he imagines things which are not true. Mm-hmm. And any 7-year, 8-year can figure out this calculation is wrong. How can this massive investment, so much knowledge, cannot even do a simple calculation? So can you just start understanding? Now, Jesus said, what's born of the flesh is flesh. What's born of the spirit is spirit. It means there's 2 worlds. You can, this is what I say, you cannot forgive, you must, this is a different world. Mm-hmm. This is not based on the elements. So Paul say the first elements of this world. We was under the first, this is how we have lived, eye for eye. Teeth for a teeth. You have to do the things right, otherwise there's consequences. You have to trade this for this. You have to be fair. You cannot say share. Share is a different world. This is not a world you physically body live in. There's not kindness in the physical world. The lion, if he's hungry, he will eat. He won't be kind to you. And the mountain won't be kind if you step and slip and you will fall and you will die. There's no kindness. No, a human being, because you make a little, it don't matter, I will help you a little bit. No, the mountains say if you slip, you fall. But the humans say if you slip, it don't matter. Say, you have slipped, therefore you have to fall. Humans say, no, I will help you. Even you have made an error, I will forgive you. You know, you cannot make an error. The teenager steal. So the father is very upset. You see, the Western people are upset. Surely you have to punish the daughter. But then the father say, well, you know, I was young also, I want this, and then I take it. I will give you one free pass, but you cannot do it again. Forgive. The daughter go for a big problem or whatsoever. Was a divorce in the family, and so surely she want the lipstick because she looks so beautiful, but she have not money to pay it. So she shoplift. At least in the Western people, they consider stealing is wrong. You cannot steal. Don't matter what scenario. Most of the time, nobody can catch you. So, but even they cannot catch you, cannot steal. At least the Western people have some moral. It don't work out. Somewhere you are catched, they put you in jail, you ruin your whole life. All right. But now the father can forgive her. Even you know the consequences can be serious. You take one, you get away, you take some bigger, sometimes you don't get away. Somewhere you are caught. Except for the Semites. They are not caught. But it's obviously crazy what they do. It's not reasonable. The whole central bank is not, I cannot understand it. How smart I am, I cannot. It's crazy, it's not right. And what is not right will be exposed. And it can have not a lifetime. You can deceive some people because they can hinder all the information. Or hide it for the education, or hide it for your MBA, or your financial thing, or whatsoever. And nobody know how it functions. And then they make it so complex that very few people can really come to the bottom of it. Wow, this one must pay that one, and that one must pay this one, and this one must pay that one, so that you can commit. At the end, it's just to steal the money. And then they mix it. Something is true and something are a lie. So, and if you talk about it, they will only talk about the truth part of it. Alright, so, if you can forgive, if you can be kind, hey, this is some other world. What's born of the Spirit is Spirit. So, Jesus said clearly, you cannot get into the kingdom. We have the kingdom of the world and the kingdom of God. Except you are born from the Spirit. Then you say, what is this? You say, yeah, it's like the wind, it blows. Surely it's something that have happened. You have seen a vision, but you don't know where it comes from. You have remember a dream. You don't know where it comes from. You can say, wow, it's an angel. You can say, wow, God speak to me. You can say, wow, even your mother have a dream. Where did it come from? Tomorrow she have another dream. And you don't know what will be the next dream. You just don't know. You don't know where it comes from. He says, so is everyone that is born of the Spirit. So they must have a spirit. They have something else than the physical world. So can you just see? Jesus just wants to say there's two worlds. If you're born as just flesh, your body are under the laws of this world. If you do not correct it, when you get sick here, you have a problem. You have the consequences. You have the punishment. The bug don't work out. It will destroy you. Don't think things just don't work out. If you in this world of things, you have to do the things accurate. Otherwise, you don't work out. You cannot say, wow, the spaceship will forgive me because we have worked so hard on it and so many intelligent engineering must fly. No, if they make an error, NASA make an error, the shuttle blow up and there's people in. So, really must say, I don't want the people say yes, yes, yes to me. They have to come with critical. They have to oppose me. I don't like the yes, yes, loyal people. They have to say, because they work with a little problem. You don't work. They have to say there's a problem there. Now the guy, you must say yes, yes, everything works because we want to launch it and there's a good presentation. Be silent. But if the thing go up, this guy knows there's something wrong. Something are going to blow up. It's better to mention it before, so we need more money, more processors there. This is not fast enough, or we are in the bank, this is not good enough. You want to hear the people talk back. Surely you can look, some people are complaining, but some people, surely the strong people come up with real reasons. Now you don't want to hear it because now you have promoted, you are going to be the best EV4, and now it's bad for your face. Now you bring 5 out and all 5 you retract, and then even they get so much money from the government. This is bad for their name because you cannot listen to their engineer because they say we are going to be the real EV people. You cannot do these things. You don't want the yes people. You want the people that's straight. Give them opinion, even a little bit different. And even there's some error in you want then to speak out so that you can, this is the emperor, he don't know what happened. Mao Zedong don't know what happened. Because everyone talks so beautiful to him, how good communism is there, because they get also money from it. He won't tell what's the real, and even he won't change something. Ryan said, what? The president invited me. So I was on the trip on my vacation, but does the president invite you, then you go. So I go to Mar-a-Lago. So this was, they have planned it to be as the second White House. It was too expensive. So the government don't want to acquire it. So at the time, Trump buy it. Now, surely you have already from young this idea you want to be the president, can stand there. Because they have planned the Mar to be the second White House. It's a massive place. It's bigger than the White House. So the people are more prepared to go to Mar-a-Lago than the White House. There's conference rooms, there's a lot of place to stay for people. So if a royal or minister or president come, they can just sleep. There's enough places like a hotel. And a lot of servants, just the right place. Much more beautiful than the White House. So he say he goes, so he go. So he bring his son with him. So he said when he come, they are busy with a cabinet meeting. All the people, they discuss. The fees, the inflation, the Greenland, the Panagora. He says, well, I discuss everything. He said, no, sure, he's a reporter. He's now a little bit old, but he's also one of the straight guys. Can you stand that? He's not conservative. He just say how things is. So Trump said, you can talk a little bit. Later say, bring your son in. Your son have a political degree or whatsoever. Young guy, can you stand there? So don't worry for the young guys. They have an idea, they have some rubbish also, they don't know how things really work. But they have also something true. So don't worry about here and there they go, but see also the truth. At least they have click something. They come from a different perspective. They have not accept so many things which you must accept and kindly talk about. I'll just say it straight. Sometimes you must just say the thing very enemy. Can you stand it? But you are going to lose. And then who are going to fight the enemy? So the best is you have to resist till he cannot handle the run away. Then tomorrow you resist again. Surely they have to be smart. Resist. Run away. Resist till they overthrow the communists. Now this is exactly what the Afrikaners have done. Surely the mighty England take over the country. Yes. Surely they know how to run a country. They have the military, they have the resources, they have the money, they have everything. But the Boer attack, blow up their buildings and run away. Attack and eventually they have to give over. Surely the English get very upset, put the women and children in concentration camp, a lot of things. But you ruin them. Yeah, but because what they done, this was such a scandal on the name of the English. They've always do things, you cannot really say they do something wrong, but this become too obvious. Even Hitler quoted in his speeches, he said, this is the English. They will come for your woman and your children. Surely the Germans are upset. And then he used the South Africa situation. So you cannot do something. You see, the Americans have done something with Japan. Even they play it down. It will come and harm them. Can stand it. Don't think. They are free. You cannot do wild things. So surely they want to bomb China with their atom bombs. The generals want to do it. At least just by chance the Senate vote against it. Otherwise, there will be today hate from the Chinese people. The Chinese people is not simple. Maybe the Japanese, smaller than America, but if the Chinese, the next generations will call it up. China's already, even with this bad setup they have, become really powerful today. They are manufacturing. You know, Trump said we have to manufacture again. We cannot send the things away. Now we depend on this and depend on that and depend on that. And what if these people cut us off? Exactly. You see, you go with the chips. Chips, so they have no chips for the cars, for the computers, for whatsoever. So surely say no. Everything must be in America, so that we can protect America. You cannot protect the whole world. We have to get our manufacturing. But surely China is heavy on the manufacturing. They just build everything. How the manufacturing is the earth. And surely America say, we will do the programming and you do the earth. No, you have to do the programming and the earth. Can stand it. We go now to the CS. Most of the things is physical things. They put the AI, and then there's a physical thing, Ken Stanley. All the time there's a physical thing. Surely, hear the guy say, look here, we have a small house. There's everything. Solar in, you can get water from the air, and you have Starlink. And he say, we have a more expensive model which a helicopter can pick up and put on a mountain. You know, if you want to put your house on a mountain, it's difficult to go up.
Yeah.
You see, if Barney would go, how do they build it there? They have to drive up there with stones and whatsoever and build a thing. Now, to have just a helicopter pick something up so it's light enough, put it on the mountain, very high top of a mountain, you can go and live there because you have internet, you have enough sun energy, and you have water. But what do you need more? With internet, you can do business. You can buy and sell your stock. You can get rich. You can have your Bitcoin there. You can deal with people. So you say, what? The house is all right. Surely, very small house, everything. You just put the house there down. Then they show. You say, oh, here's a clinic. You walk into the clinic, then they have a big screen. There's a doctor standing. They say, all right, what is your problem? Then you tell your problems, all right, take your pulse. Then they have something you put on your pulse. Blow in this, then we can know this. Put something on your heart, then we can hear how your heart is.
Yeah, then we will go for Chinese doctors.
So there's probably an AI, and it can also be a doctor. Then the doctor say, all right, what about this? Do an interview. This is all that they, and then give a prescription. So they have all the little instruments to test things on your body. So you come with your problem, and it's all right, take this, and take your pulse, take this, I want to listen to your heartbeat, take this, I want to feel this, or whatsoever. Surely, and this is just a little house clinic, and they say they can just deliver this clinic in anybody. The only thing you need is a little bit power, and you need the internet connection. And you can spread it over your whole country, that the common guy have some medical, just little things. You say even you are insured. Many times here in Canada, it takes 6 months before you can get to a doctor, you already died. Because you have maybe a little thing, he will just give you a prescription, and once the thing can get very worse, very serious, you know. In the Second World War, if you are wounded, you die. It's not because of the wound, it's of the infection. Today they just give you antibiotic for the infection. Something to clean the wound or whatsoever. But sometimes the infection is inside. You need antibiotics for that. So surely some strange things is what I tell you. My teeth, I cannot sleep. It's too painful. In the morning, you immediately go to the dentist. He do nothing. He give me a prescription. I say, my teeth pain, do something. He just write a prescription. And then you have to take my teeth out. You have to do something. I cannot live. The aspirins don't work. After then, oh, did the pain go away?
Patient shot to him. Okay, you write the prescription.
All right. So just say, Jesus said, if you're born from the flesh, it's from the flesh is flesh. This is what? You are born from the Spirit. How can you know you have a Spirit? Can you forgive? Are you kind? Can you care for something? Even if it goes wrong. Then he's saying, you cannot go up into heaven. So man is in heaven. If you are only flesh, you cannot forgive. What actually you can be evil, you can steal. But if you come from heaven, you cannot steal. So, John say, if you are born of God, you cannot sin. It's not okay. You cannot do it. So Paul said, we can do nothing against the truth. We have a different seed inside us. You say you cannot go that place if you have not come. He's the Son of Man. You say, well, we have lived now up Moses' law. This is the physical law. You see, he talk about the two worlds. But we have to lift up the Son of man. He has something inside him. He has something, we call it humanity in him. The humanity will forgive. If the spaceship something ground, they will help. But the physical laws won't forgive. The flesh also won't forgive, because the flesh's base comes from the ground. It's a different world. So he just compared it. He's saying, you cannot go to this place. You cannot forgive if you cannot come from it. This is two different worlds. We live in two different worlds. This is what John saying. He's saying, we are of God and the whole world is an evil. He's saying, we are of God. If somebody listens to us, they are of God. If they don't listen to us, they are not of God. Now, you say that all people come from, no, not all people come from heaven. So Paul say, if this gospel is talking about this kingdom, this different humanity, this different world, he say, this gospel is hidden. It is hidden for those that are lost. He say there is people, they cannot get the gospel. The only thing they get is mathematics. It's physics. Surely they have to force that everything came from the physics. They cannot accept this maybe a different world. So when you say different world, now you talk about God. Now you talk about His kingdom. Now you talk about grace. You talk about forgiveness. You talk about a different form of life. It's a different sense of how it operates. Now Jesus saying, if you don't believe who I am, you are not my sheep. He said, my sheep, when I talk, they hear my voice. And you can see there the people sit there. One hear the voice, other don't hear the voice. I preach. You hear the voice. The other hears it half. Other don't hear it. Fall asleep. The only thing they hear is loud, but they don't hear the voice. So you have to say, if they hear you, they are of God. If they don't, Kevin cannot hear you, but Jack can hear you. Just be clear. They cannot hear you. You talk so good there. Everyone laughs. They cannot see it. They really cannot hear. If they would have heard, they will promote it. They will say it's good. They will say they like it. They will say, I hear the voice of joy. One of the things of the Spirit is joy. If you have joy, one of the branches of the Spirit is joy. Just this gift is one of the branches, small branches of the Spirit. So if you have joy, it comes from the tree of the Spirit. That's what you do. If you are born of the Spirit, you have Spirit, you have joy. You have forgiveness. You have peace. You have faith. All these are branches of the Spirit. But they are elements, individual, which I say. Some people know the branch of joy. Some people know the branch of love. Not to say you know all the branches. Some know the branch of faith. So there's different branches. Surely, people say, how can I be happy? Do you think gold will make you happy? Do you think anything in this world can make you happy? Jesus said, if you treasure on the world, it will be rust, and somebody will steal it. Where's your joy now? First you're happy, you rob the bank, and then somebody rob it from you. Where's your joy now? But there's joy inside, which nobody can take. So Paul saying, even we have trouble from all sides. Even we are in a crisis. Even we are hungry. Even we are in danger. What can separate us from the love of Christ? He said, I know, not life. Even I die, I am separated from the love. So there's a different kingdom, so you can be happy, even in the biggest trouble. Surely people say, you are in a bad place here. You have to be sad, you have to be bitter. You are thrown down, you are unrightly handled. You have to be very disappointed, very upset, very bitter. You say, but I am still happy. I have still love. I am still want to good. You say, how is it possible? You have to kill the guy now. You have to ruin the guy. He have ruined your heart. He have wounded you really. You cannot let it slide. So he say, don't matter. What happened? Life or death. We are not separated from our spirit. Our spirit have all these quality, all these branches, all these massive grace, life. So people say, what must I do to be happy? I need a husband. Surely, if you have a husband that's full of joy, he will transfer some of the joy to you. If you have a husband that's kind, the kindness will come to you. It will make you a little bit happier. But if the husband don't have a spirit, or not of the branches of the Spirit, he will say, why have you done this? Why have you done that? Why have I feed you? Why have you? He will come very hard on you. He won't say, you are cute, I forgive you. He will say, no, you are beautiful. Say, you are impractical, you are stupid, you are bumped my car. Can you not think so much? He would use all the physical and Israel laws. You have stepped over, you have made mistakes.
Dat is wel waar, als jij gaat bang something, break something, I cannot tell.
Yeah, in the words, you don't love me. But the God will say, you have made mistakes.
If I tell, I can also punish you. You see, I put
Oh. The snake in the desert can stand there. They say the snake, they must look at the snake in the desert to save them. They say, the law will save you. That's all he say. He say, but the law's like a snake. It bites you.
ja.
It accuses you. It will kill you. So Paul even say, this is the ministry of death. It will kill you. You see, they all want to lift up the law. It kill the people.
Ja.
You see, if you throw, we won't forgive, we will throw 2 bombs. Then say, you have thrown 1 bomb too much, now we have to throw 4 bombs. Then say, why do you throw 4 bombs? We have to throw 8 bombs. So, he says, the Son of Man must be lifted up. So, even must say, eye for eye make both blind. You have to forgive. You say, but how can you forgive? The guy has hit my eye, now I cannot see. You have to pay. How can you forgive? This is not logical. You cannot forgive. So, ask a question, you say, yeah, just hit him on the nose and forgive him then.
Exactly what we do.
All right, you cannot say, you can forgive without recognizing. There's a world higher than the physical world. Now, can you give the robot, the ChatGPT, this spirit? No. Because you have no spirit. You have, the best you have is physical laws. You will say you have done wrong, you have to pay. This is logical, because if you don't stop with the wrong things or going wrong, so we have to all hinder you, or you have to be punished, or you have to do compensation or whatsoever. Read through the laws of Moses. You have to do compensation, you are punished. If you steal one thing, you have to give 7 back. This is his laws. You have so many of these laws. You have to if you do some damage, you have to pay up. Not only for the damage, you have to pay up something more. This is fair.
Yes.
Or some things you have just to be taken away from the community. You have to kill. The woman must be killed, stoned. This is his laws. All right, so if there's a witch or whatsoever, you have to burn the witch. Jesus just come and drive out the demons. Should this guy here among the tombs, he are a crazy guy. So Jesus drive the demons, then the guy is normal. Alright, so surely the people think, wow, the guy is normal. They say, we don't want Jesus here. Even you do good, heal the sick. Then the people say, it's from the devil. Even you do good. They don't want you anymore in the church. You have touched the hearts and they don't want you there. You can't stand there. No. This is too strange. Alright, so the Son of Man must be lifted up. Now surely Jesus said, if you believe in the Son of Man, we say no, we believe in study. We believe in our wisdom. We have belief in our technology. We have belief in the physics of this world. We believe in the laws of mathematics. We believe in our logic. We believe in our wisdom. This will give us a good life. This is our Savior. Surely, listen to the Chinese mothers. They believe the children must study.
They are to train better in the
Yes, they give the children a hard time because they believe in it. He said, Mother, be a little bit soft with me. He said, no, you better do your mathematics. Now sit there. No, the smart Chinese can do it, but not all Chinese can do it. For some Chinese is a big burden, other Chinese is not so big burden.
You feel not to be.
You see, the mother said, this guy is so smart, why can you not be so smart? He said, yes, for him it's a light burden, for you it's a heavy burden.
His mother is so rich, why can you not be so rich? Same as the prophecy. What if someone purposely step on your feet and then say, I'm sorry? How are you going to act? You want to preach, we have to forgive. I say, I will step back on his feet and say, don't worry. The whole group up.
You see these two worlds. Even why can we not? It's so evident. We live in two worlds. We live in a real physics. Your jokes is to make jokes about the normal world. They want you to forgive because they want advantage. You see, no, if he do me harm in this world, I do him harm in this world. All you have to say, hit him very hard, or I take my knife and put it through his sin and say, don't worry. Through his hand or what, through his feet. He said, don't worry.
That's very good.
Let you bleed, don't worry. If you have pain, don't worry. If you are going to get a big problem with your feet, don't worry. You just understand, you cannot say that. You have done me something. The guy can lose his feet. Now you say, don't worry, I'm sorry. Alright, so you just know the two worlds, can stand. So if you don't really know the spiritual world, you cannot make these jokes. It's like you still have to inquire. It's not clear for you. You don't stand in. You have not received grace of that world. You can enter in this world. The world is too vague for you. So Ma say, I am still open, but I don't know these things. Can you stand there? Can you stand there? So she asked him, do you believe there's a God? Because the things is not just coincidence. Everything is too complex to be coincidence. There must be some intelligent thing, more intelligent than us. It's not coincidence, not just a random something I've had. We today understand more clearer things is not random. Life is not random. It is too precise. Can you stand there? And our heart, you want to fly, you cannot fly. You need wings to fly, otherwise you cannot fly. You cannot make the thing you are going to fly, and you cannot fly.
Cannot fly like in the Roblox.
You cannot fly. You just say, you need some physical things that you can fly, a big balloon or whatsoever, a big gliding thing, otherwise you cannot fly. Or you need a parachute or a big plane. You need to follow these laws. Don't think you jump from the mountain and make like the bird bike, you are going to fly. The eagle has big wings because it's a little bit more heavier. Yeah, you need the right ratio, otherwise you are going to fall. How can we fly? How can we forgive? This is a mystery. So here, Jesus says, you cannot go to heaven if you don't come from it. If you come from this world, you cannot. If you hear they say heaven, you say this imagination, this is magic. It do not exist. You have too much proof. You have to follow these laws. So if you speak in tongues, they say this is magic, this is a devil, this is something strange. This don't exist. If you see a vision, they say that this is not true. You cannot see a vision of the future. If you do a miracle, so surely, I agree with the teaching of Jesus. That when he talk about changing the water and wine, he laughs. He cannot accept it. They cannot accept healings. Because the mathematics don't go so far. That is not possible. You cannot do it. Can you stand there? To say there's a healing, and surely if a Hispanic is here, he will say it's a miracle. Even if he's a doctor, surely the Western doctor says it's not possible. Here's the X-ray. Well, now the cancer is gone. They will sit there for years try to say what has happened in between. They cannot accept a miracle. Because if you accept a miracle, it's a different world in which we live. We are too conscious about our current world. This is the world, this is the beginning and the end. So everyone wants to say this is the only world, don't think anything else. But now surely now things happened. But they will never get there. And surely that he will read out of the New Testament of the miracles, won't believe it. Although he prayed for the sick, he must believe something. Can you stand there? But maybe some things is too far. So maybe God will heal them if they want. Maybe he have anointing even. Anytime he believe it not himself, he say, oh, let us just pray. Because it's a different world. It work on different laws. It surely is a higher world. So now, to say, you cannot forgive. You can only forgive because you have already a better solution. That's the only reason. If the spaceship grows and you can come up and say, oh, now I know I can build a twice as good starship, then you can accept the loss, because now you have a double, now you can sell more. You stand there. But if you have not a solution, it is a tragedy. So the NASA have no solution. The next one they send up are also going to blow up. They cannot go forward. They have to cancel the program. They cannot say, proof, now we have something better, therefore believe in the better one. The next one can also blow up. Okay, stand there. What then? Alright, so, but if you have faith, you see a much better picture, then I can forgive the past. Now you are also forgiven by grace. You make your errors, but now because of the grace, you will be a better starship, a better version that will do twice as good as what you have done bad. Therefore, I can forgive. Now, even this is also very practical. The guy also say, well, you have broken my window. But I say, no, I will replace it and give you a better window and a bigger window. Can you stand there? Then the guy will forgive you. Can you stand there? So without, now if you have not faith, if you have not a better solution, so something inside must offer something better structure. Then you will forgive. And your wheel of the wagon fall out. They will give you now a car. And go faster and the wheels won't fall out and whatsoever. Okay, stand there. So you are forgiven by grace. Grace, supernatural. This is not what's nice to you, was given you. Now power, more power inside you than what you have. More wisdom now, more light now, more grace now, more faith now, more joy now, more love. So you are a better person. This is the new man. You are now a new man. You are a happy man. You are a peaceful man. You are now a man of faith. The old